Who's this?
Oh, God damn it.
No, this is Bobo.
Oh.
Well, what do you want?
I haven't been on the show in freaking ages.
It's about a year.
Yeah, it freaking feels like the worst.
All right, you're on the show. What do you want?
It's been like, well, it's been like...
You're on the show. What do you got?
It's been like the worst thing.
You're on the show. What's going on?
That's what it is, all right. I also was planning on doing like a little prank bit where I purposely...
You're on the show. What do you want? What do you want to do, Bobo? You're on the show. What's up?
Yeah, I said about this bit I want to do where I agitate token booth clerks.
You what?
I want to agitate token booth clerks on the air.
What? Token booth
We can't put token booth clerks on the radio without telling them they're on the radio. It's illegal.
Well, I can't do that anymore. That thing has become so difficult with me because I can't... There's so much that can't be done anymore.
What is the purpose of this call?
What do you want? You bother everybody about how you haven't been on the show in a while. You're now on the show. What do you have for today's show? That's how this works.
Well, what it... I was just saying, but the thing was, it's been like a long time. I've also been...
You're on the show, so it's no longer a long time.
Yeah,
so what do you have for today's show?
Remember for today's show, all right?
And now you know why you're not on the show. Because if you're going to be on the show, you got to have something.
Right, it's just been so long.
So you're calling to say you haven't been on the show in a while and you want to be back on the show, but you are on the show. Do you understand?
It's a long...
Bobo, if you hung up and then called right back, you would have just been on the show.
Right.
So what would you do then?
You can't call the show to say you haven't been on the show in a while, and then the guy puts you on the show and then have nothing.
Right. But what it is, right, I wasn't sure if it didn't have been anything to do because it's been so long.
Oh, just shut up.
Because it's been so long, right?
Wait, so what's the problem? You're mad that you haven't been on the show in a while, so we finally put you on the show, but you don't have anything for the show, but you're going to continue to be mad that you're not on the show. Is that correct?
Yes.
No, it's just the past, for a while, I just keep waiting and waiting.
And now you're on the show, so what do you have?
Jimmy's had it.
Enough of this shit.
Why would you...
I blocked you on Twitter.
I block them all the time. Bobo, if you've been waiting to be on the show, right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be well prepared to have something for the show when we finally put you on the show?
Because I haven't been able to.
And then wouldn't that make our point that maybe we don't need you on the show anymore? And then maybe you just go back to being a listener and you enjoy this whole experience. I don't know.
You know, it just feels weird being around, right?
What feels weird?
Why'd you ask?
No, it's been like since the last time I've been on the show. It's like,
will you stop fucking reiterating how long it's been?
Because that doesn't matter anymore because you're on the show. So all that shit that you were bothered about and worried about is now gone because you're on the show. So now you got to perform today on the show or we won't put you on anytime soon. Why would we?
Well, there is one thing that's also I tell you about. It's annoying me.
Oh.
Is that I'm getting annoyed at Facebook, making it difficult for me to get my old Facebook back.
Well, you know what? You don't deserve your fucking Facebook because you're a dummy who gives out his password. You know what? Why should they give it back to you when you've been told time and fucking time again to stop giving out your password because it's not a chick, and you do it every time? Why should they give it back to you?
Wait, he does it every time? He hasn't learned?
Every fucking time.
How many times have you given your password out? Be honest.
It happened twice. I've been trying to get my old Facebook back forever.
When's the last time you gave it out?
Months ago.
No. You don't deserve it. Why would they give it back to you?
All right, it's gotten to the point. It's gotten to the point that I've gotten annoyed at Mark Zuckerberg that I would purposely tell him to give me my own password back.
Ugh. You're trying to talk to Mark Zuckerberg about how stupid you are?
Yeah. You don't deserve it.
If I say it to the guy, I would tell him to give me back my password back.
Why should he? You gave it out. What kind of dummy gives out their fucking password?
Jimmy, you think Mark Zuckerberg has more important things to do than deal with Bobo?
Dude, everybody does.
There's stocks in the toilet, but wait, let me make sure Bobo's taken care of.
I also got embodied about my Twitter. People thinking that I'm a fake. Some people think.
Who could possibly think that?
Oh no.
So what are you gonna do, Bobo?
Yeah, you're on the show.
Yeah,
you're on the show.
Stop complaining. Fucking annoying.
What are you doing?
It's not much, all right.
But you can't just call the show to complain that you're not on the show. You're now on the show.
You're on the show.
Ann says you haven't been on in about a year, so you've had a year to think about what I'll do if they ever put me on the show again.
Go ahead.
So you got it. Let's go.
Yeah. Not only that, all right. That I've also been thinking people asking me.
Oh, hold on. I got to interrupt. I didn't think this was possible, but we actually got Mark Zuckerberg on the phone.
Oh, Mark Zuckerberg's on, Bobo.
Hold on a minute. I didn't think he was going to fucking pick up today. This is pretty cool. Which line? Okay. Mr. Zuckerberg, it's a pleasure talking to you, sir.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Very good.
Very good.
We have Bobo on the phone here, and he's a little mad at Facebook because they won't give him back his page and password.
So we'll let you talk to Bobo.
Bobo, it's Mark Zuckerberg on the phone. Let him know what you want.
Yeah, there's always all these complications that they make it difficult to contact or anything.
Bobo, before we continue, how long has it been since being on the show? It's been a long time, right? It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Right? No, I didn't hear you the first 100 times.
Thanks.
So you violated the policy by giving out your password. So because you're a dumb shit, you can't give it back to you.
Yeah, exactly. Been trying to get the password back.
Well, Bobo, tell him what your password was.
I can't.
Yeah, why don't you give me the password and I'll reset it for you right now.
I don't even know what the password was because it's been changed, all right? And there's something fishy out there from giving out a password on the air.
What?
Well, why don't you just give it to me? I'm Mark Zuckerberg. I'll reset it for you.
Yeah, but being giving out on the air, that's not going to help anything.
Well, he's at Facebook headquarters, so I don't think it'll be a problem.
It's like 5 o'clock in the morning here. I'm willing to reset your password for you.
It's up to you, Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old password, and it's not
Bobo!
on the new face.
What a draining fucking person.
I can't even do it.
Will you shut up,
Jimmy? Well, every day he's with this shit, so we finally put him on.
God almighty with the fucking obsessive phone call. They haven't been on the show.
He bothers everybody every day about not being on the show, and then we finally put him on the show, and he complains about not being on the show and has nothing for the show at hand.
Bobo, comment.
No.
No.
I feel like that. All right. I didn't want to come up with this anything until I felt it was going to happen.
But he calls every day.
Yeah.
For the people that don't know, he calls every day, and we just don't.
You call every day. You tweet every day.
Where are you right now?
I'm gonna bus to pick up stuff at the post office.
I can't hear you.
I was on my way to pick up some stuff in the post office.
You got to speak up. I cannot hear you.
I was on my way to pick up some stuff in the post office.
Yeah.
On the bus to the post office.
On the bus to the post office?
Why would you bomb the post office?
No, I'm not going to do that.
What are you picking up at the post office?
Just some stuff that was sent to me.
I can't hear you.
Just a package I got to pick up.
If you're not going to talk louder, we're going to have to hang up.
I got to make a P.O. box payment.
Why do you got to make a P.O. box payment?
Because you can't have the P.O. box.
See, you're not talking loud enough. That's why you're not on the
You can't
show.
have the P.O. box without it.
No one can hear you.
Like, you can't have the P.O. box without it.
Why don't you have a mailbox at your house?
I do, but that's kind of an old backup procedure.
What does that mean, Bubba? Why do you need a mailbox and a post office box?
It's a backup procedure.
Let's just say about my household. A few years ago, that place I lived at, the mail was being found open.
Uh-huh.
And that was the thing to protect certain stuff from being found open and not arriving.
If you stop whispering.
No, there was time that mail was found open, and this was a way of protecting from that.
Is the bus moving?
Yeah.
I want you to yell, "Stop this fucking bus! I got to get off."
Yeah, stop this fucking bus! I got to get off.
I don't think you said it loud enough, Bobo.
I said, stop this fucking bus! I got to get off.
Now!
I said it. Stop this fucking bus! I got to get off.
Oh, God.
Like looking at me.
Are you really on the bus or are you lying?
He's on the bus.
Yeah.
Are you bullshitting?
I'm not bullshitting.
Hey, I hear the announcements for the bus.
Yeah,
so he's on the bus.
There's no announcement here. Probably hearing a fire truck or something.
All right.
See?
Outside, but...
All right, Bobo, congratulations. You now have been on the show, all right?
You've been on the show.
Yeah, you might want to yell, "Let me off this bus, I got to take a shit."
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let me off this bus, I got to take a shit.
Yell it really loud, Bobo.
Yeah, let me off this bus, I got to go take a shit.
What's happening, Bobo?
What are they saying?
Well, they're stopping.
All right, now get off the fucking bus and go take your shit. Go.
No, now you got to yell, "I'm just kidding, y'all."
I'm just kidding, y'all.
He's not on a bus.
No, he's on a bus. He's on a bus. I can tell that.
He is.
All right, Bobo, can we go now?
All right. You were on the show. Congrats.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'll see you guys, I guess, next time you guys ask me.
Goodbye.
We'll see you next year, Bobo.
All right, Bobo.
Yeah, next year.
Goodbye, Bobo.
Well, you know, I haven't been on in a long time. He just kept saying that.
Is he
So, Bobo,
frustrated?
you're on, Bobo. Why do you want to be on now? What do you got? Well, it's just that it was a long time. He kept saying
Welcome to
it.
the phone calls we get in the office, like
every
on a
day,
weekly
yeah.
basis.
Does he bother you, Jimmy? Is he frustrated?
It's just an endless amount of self-obsession.
We could do this every day. He calls
I know.
every fucking day.
Yeah. Draining, Jimmy? Is that the word, right?
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
It really is.